Alright, what's going on, guys? I am bringing you some 8's gameplay in the background. I think it's a 35 bomb on Sovereign. That's all you need to know about the gameplay. Don't even fucking worry about that. Just something to watch in the background while I speak. But we got some interesting stuff for today. Okay, so as you can see from the title, I want to talk about all these fucking roster changes that have happened. And also, if any roster change happens like while I'm making this video and uploading it, my fault about that. But this is as of about 6 o'clock. So yeah, take that how you may, but I think the majority of the roster changes have happened, and so I felt like I can make this video, and yeah, so let's go. Let's start. Okay, so first let's talk about what happened to OpTic Gaming. So Scumpy left OpTic. So this is what I've gathered about what happened with OpTic. They were planning on making 2 teams, just like Modern Warfare 3. Scumpy was going to be a captain, and H.O. was going to be a captain. Hex denied that, and he said no. But I think at one point it was a possibility, according to Scumpy's tweets and stuff. So that didn't happen. So Scumpy said, "Fuck this, I'm leaving," and he went and joined Envy. Now the reason he had space to join Envy is because Rambo stepped down from Envy and is now the coach of Envy. So Rambo pulled a Big T, which I said when Big T did it that Rambo needed to do it as well. Yep, got them predictions, you already know. But yeah, so Rambo's now the coach of Envy, and Scumpy has joined Envy. So it's Scumpy, Merc, Proofy, and Goonjar. Now, just a quick thought on that team. That's going to be a very strong like respawn team, I think. But they have no one on that team who's really going to do like the dirty work, if that makes any sense. Like Scumpy, Proofy, and Goonjar are all main like slayers. Like there's not going to be enough kills to go around for all those people. So I'm not sure how that's going to work out. Like who the fuck is going to cap a flag for that team? So I don't know. Merc's going to have to end up turning into like an OBJ guy and stuff. But I don't really know. That's going to be a questionable team, simply because I think a lot of them all try to do the same stuff. There's just simply not enough kills to go around for those people. But we'll have to see how it works out. Also, side note, I do own Scumpy, the Twitter, Scumpy Envy. I tweeted him. I was like, I'm gonna give it to him whenever he tweets me back on it or whatever. But I own it, because I kind of predicted this a while ago. So I went ahead and made that Twitter. So yeah, Scumpy, if you ever want your Twitter, hit me up. I tweeted him, but he's probably had like 8,000 interactions a second, so he probably didn't see it. I'll probably tweet him in a couple of days when his interactions chill out and get him his Twitter or whatever. But anyway, so let's go back to OpTic now. So OpTic OpTic is missing 2 at this point, right? So they pick up Clayster, obviously. So Clayster leaves TK. TK is now looking for 1. They pick up Clay. Now they also pick up Parasite, which absolutely blows my fucking mind. So basically, let me just do a quick note about that. Basically, what's happened is all these teams are trying to, they're giving up on all their hate they have for each other. Like Clay and Parasite hated each other. Hex hated Parasite so much. He said that Parasite was one of 3 players that he could never respect. He would never allow him to team with him, whatever. What happened was Parasite tweeted Hex like this huge like book on a twitlonger on Twitter, sucking his dick, talking about how he apologizes for everything. 30 minutes later, bam, Parasite's on OpTic. So after that, so now we have Parasite, Clay, Nadeshot, and Ricky. No, this team is not going to work, especially if they all move into the house together. That, I promise you, that's not going to work if they move in. If they stay at home and, you know, just play online and stuff, they might work out for at least one event. But if they move in, like that's too much personality right there to move into one house. I know Ricky's not moving in, but Nadeshot, Clay, and Parasite, and then Big T's still at the house, I believe. Like that's too much personality in one house. I don't know about that. And also, I don't know about the roles, because Clay and Ricky are like basically the same player. Clay's just a better version. But that team should be, this new OpTic team should be very strong in S&D. And basically, they tried to put together a God Squad. You know, if anyone goes to my Twitter, I must say I got some funny ass tweets. Every time there's roster changes, I'd be trying to make jokes and shit. But yeah, it's gonna be very interesting to see. And so let's talk a little bit about the drama between these teams. So Scumpy is very upset when he left. Basically, it comes down to this: Nadeshot is not cool with Scumpy. Nadeshot is not cool with Merc. Nadeshot is not cool with JCap. Actually, I think he is cool with JCap. But who else did they drop? I forgot. I don't even remember. Okay, first they dropped Merc. Then they dropped JCap. Alright, anyways. But if you look at the tweets between Scumpy and Nadeshot, there was a lot of little like sly little remarks going down back and forth. Nadeshot deleted his one tweet where he said that Scumpy went behind his back, tried to get him dropped. And basically, this is what's happening over at the OpTic Gaming house. Nadeshot calls the shots. No one else. Hex doesn't even call the shots. OpTic Nadeshot may as well fucking put leader of OpTic Gaming in his bio. He is never getting dropped from that team. He is their fucking player. I don't know why. Don't fucking ask me why. That's ridiculous. The fact that they chose Nadeshot over Scumpy, oh, I'm disgusted. I'm gonna have to pause this commentary to go throw up. I'm disgusted at that. But basically, yeah, they let Nadeshot do whatever the fuck he wants, and Hex just, I don't know, running behind him like a little bitch, letting Nadeshot call all the shots. So, you know, if that's what you want to do what you got to do. But I'll tell you this, OpTic Gaming is not going to win with Nadeshot on that team, and I'll tell you that right now, because Clay and Parasite on the same team, like, that's a fucking monster team right there. And then Ricky, he's a solid player. He's not a fucking god like Clay or Parasite. But imagine if Scumpy was still on that team. Imagine if it was Scumpy, Clay, Parasite, and then Ricky instead of Nade. Oh my lord, that would be the team to beat Complexity. Scumpy, Parasite, and Clay on the same team. That is the team to beat Complexity. But obviously, they chose Nadeshot. I can't do whatever you need to do. That's just funny to me that they let him call all the fucking shots. I just think it's absolutely ridiculous. But anyway, so then moving on from that, so now Curse LV needs one because Parasite left them. And basically, they're probably going to pick up one of their friends, I think. Probably either like Mbos, actually Nameless tweeted JCap. I think they're looking into JCap. JCap probably will leave FaZe, to be honest, because I don't see him staying on that team. So I don't know who they're going to pick up. Study, Mbos, JCap, someone like that. They'll end up picking that person up. Fears got dropped from SB, and now TK, Curse, and SB all need one, and they're going to be looking for one. Who that's going to be, I can't really tell you. I'm not really sure. But also, like, all of Team Fear left, I'm pretty sure, after that shitty placement that they got. I think it's just Moho once again, which is hilarious. That shit, it's been a crazy-ass day on Twitter. Just a lot of funny stuff been going on. But I want to talk about all this drama that's kind of been happening. So, Scumpy made a video. In his video, he hinted at something, and I'm not sure if everyone picked up on it. He said, basically, that the Merc video that they put out that 20-minute video on Merc when they dropped him. It was basically a lie, and, you know, if you follow Twitter at least a little bit closely, Merc's girlfriend, she's always saying it. Merc doesn't say it himself, because I think he's trying to stay out of the drama and stuff. But basically, I'm pretty sure Nadeshot was the reason that Merc got dropped as well. They haven't come out and just said it, but they've hinted at it. I think Nadeshot didn't like Merc or whatever he was doing, and they dropped him because of that, and they made up some bullshit story about how he's depressed or whatever, and Merc basically was forced to go along with it just because he didn't want any of the drama that came with it. So that's just kind of what I've read into. If you look at the tweets and stuff, they don't actually say that, but they kind of do. And then in Scumpy's video, he also said that basically Scumpy put the whole thing on Nadeshot. He said that he turned that house into like a competition, you know, between because, you know, Nadeshot, he's not better than them at Call of Duty competitively, but what he is better than them at is pulling viewers on Twitch, pulling YouTube views, you know, Twitter followers, whatever the fucking the whole social media scene and all that. They were saying that basically Nadeshot turned that into a competition, and that created hatred among them because of that, and they didn't like that. So that's just what I gathered from the video. So basically, if you look at the tweets that Scumpy tweeted, it's actually pretty funny. This is some good shit. Scumpy basically, he said that he was going to make two teams. I guess, I'm assuming that basically Nadeshot said that he didn't want that. Because originally they were planning on having two teams. They were going to have an A and a B team, right? But I'm assuming that Nadeshot said no, he didn't want to go back to the B team or whatever. And because of that, Scumpy said, fuck this then, I'm leaving. So he left the team. And basically, that's how it all started. And then the best part was on Twitter when JCap tweeted him, and he's like, JCap tweeted something to Nadeshot about Scumpy, but he, you know, and then Scumpy's like, yeah, you left Envy mid-tournament to join OpTic, and then JCap just, comes back with the 1-2 at Scumpy. He's like, what's he say? He said, every teammate you've ever, I don't know, he deleted it, but it was something like, if you go back and ask every teammate you've ever had, they'll say you're the worst teammate they ever had or some shit like that. So, like, I don't know, I guess JCap's heated. I'm not really sure. I thought they were all cool, but what it looks like is that Scumpy and JCap were not cool, actually. But I don't know. There's a whole lot of shit going down. So much drama. Like, there's so much, like, behind-the-scenes shit that, like, they don't really tell you until someone gets mad and gets dropped or leaves or whatever. You know, you think everything's all cool, and they're all cool. They're all best buddies. You know, it's all good, but to be honest, there's a lot of shit that goes down that nobody even knows about. So, anyways, that's pretty much it. That's all I need to say about all the roster changes and shit. It's been a pretty entertaining hour or so on Twitter. I woke up and Scumpy had already left and Glacier had joined, and then I saw the rest of it. But if you want to laugh, go to my Twitter and look at my last like 10 tweets. They all have like fucking 30 retweets and shit. It's pretty funny. I made a lot of good jokes. But anyways, that is pretty much it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to leave a like rating on the video if you enjoyed. Subscribe if you are not already. Check out the description for all the links. Follow me on Twitter, all that good stuff down below. Other than that, have a good day, guys, and peace out.